Hi guys, Shatteredciv here at the helm. Playing Age of Wonders 4 today. Gonna turn down the sound just a little bit so you guys can don't get any of that reverb effect. So anyways guys, it just occurred to me while I'm playing this game, I'm trying to go for a magic victory, which basically what you have to do is get 3 gold tier or gold level ancient wonders, and they look like these things here, such as the Father Oak. Anything that has kind of the Colosseum-like effect, or the Parthenon, is that what it's called? Anyways, yeah. What we need is access to 3 of those, and then we need to cast our mighty, bind magic spell. Now, there's only 3 of them on the map. Like, that's going to make it really, really hard for us to actually attempt this. Now I suppose, like, I could go down to this one here. I'd have to grab this one down here, but it is covered by like spawners, infestation spawners. Now the small monster den isn't a biggie, but this umbral nest has been there for quite a while, and going into the depths of the umbral mist, or fucking, like, it terraforms the whole planet. So yeah, you don't want to be in there. It kills you slowly, and you are not able to regen. But I need this. I could build outposts. Now, the last time I tried to do this, I was not able to capture a gold tier ancient wonder. I'm not 100% sure why. Yeah, there's looks to be only 3 of them, unless there's some underground, which, oh fuck, there is 2. This one's a good one too. What does it give you? Yeah, it gets a progenitor golem, which is it's a pretty hefty unit. It's basically bombards you. It can strip you of like all your buffs. And Tuskhelm is our buddy. Man, I could put an outpost right there, and they wouldn't even complain. Well, you know what? I think we're going to have to start doing that. If we're going to go for the magic victory, we're going to have to start pulling off some super moves here. Well, you know what? I'm going to start, I'm going to try to go for this. Clear out that monster den. We'll clear out this umbral nest. Maybe attack Bushgrove while we're at it, and we'll slap down an outpost there. It's not the safest or most easily defended, but... And we'll grab this one over here. Now, I need some pretty hefty units here. And the thing is, I'm going broke. It's hard. Like, I'm playing on a slow play, guys, and that means your research speeds and stuff are drastically slowed down. So you are kind of required to have a little bit more money to float your units for a lot longer. It's kind of like extending your day in a game like The Long Dark or 7 Days to Die. You still have to eat more, you know what I mean? Now you're up longer, so you've got to eat more. Okay, yeah, let's see. I mean, I could go in with just a group of heroes, and that would probably fucking smash them to pieces. Because most of my units here are only level 2s. But it would be a great... You know, I'm gonna start working on it. Let's, like, I mean... Valenholm has to expand anyway. Yeah, it's a little small town still. With lots of room to grow. All right, let's just keep it a year, like an eye on this. We don't need any heroes joining us right now. Yeah, I mean, it looks formidable, but it's not really much of a fighting force there. It's just all a bunch of level 1s. And then, of course, we have Fire Death, who's the most imposing, but he's already died, man. He fucking went out onto the field the first time I put him out there. Boom, he's down. He's out for the count. I ended up rezzing him back just because he's such a cool unit. All right, well... I guess you're going to park your ass there until I figure out what's going on. This is probably the most promising. Now, there is another way around it. I could... No, I couldn't. Oh, it's the Liege is over. Ooh. Cut that down to 1 turn for $60. Let's do it. All right, end this turn, guys. We are on turn 69. I decided I'd leave it off there the last time. I was like, that's a good number. Ended up playing this. Guys, I'm almost breaking 1,000 hours on this. This game's just absolutely mind-bogglingly good. I was watching somebody how they cheat in... Oh, shit, I'm done. The turn's done already. How they cheat in Civilization 6. Interesting. And if the guy would fucking know what he was doing, he'd probably be like, shit, I almost got away with it. What he was doing essentially was when you fire up a multiplayer game, it saves every autosave when you play, just to make sure if it crashes and you get out of sync, you can just reload the game. So what you do is as soon as you start the game, it fucking fires up an autosave file. This guy would, Alt-Tab over to this other program that allows him to replay Civilization games. So what he would do is he'd replay this one single turn, and he'd open up the map, and it allows you to see everywhere on the map. Shows you where all the tribal villages are, all the city-states, and this guy would just make beelines for them. Right, and there's certain ways that you scout, and I do it even in this game. You kind of take to the lowlands, and you kind of maximize the amount that you can see as you're moving on. Right, this game here, the scouts work a little different. This is more they gather resources extremely rapidly, and depending on what culture you are. You may or may not be able to spawn outposts with them. I think barbarian hordes can spawn outposts at will, but there's other things too, such as the excavation guys, the ones that can dig. They can dig up and look for gold and stuff, and survey the provinces, which is really good, man. It brings in so much cash. Those dudes. It's hard to lose with that faction. I can't remember what it is. Easy to find. Just go through the list, guys, and you'll see it. Now, I get confused between the factions and the culture. So your culture is, let's say, you're barbarian, but then you could have a feudal barbarian with oath sworn or whatever. So, yeah. All right, what do we got here? A new rally has started. Yeah, see, only level 2, so I'm just going to leave that. That was kind of useless. We have Lightning Torrent ready to blast off. What other spells do we have? Nothing major here. We're still slowly moving our way up the list. This is where the tides turn for me, guys. I'm not a Zerg rusher. I'm not a guy that's going to run right for the end goal. I want to make sure that I know what's going on here. But that is my fault. That's where if I'm going to lose a game, it's because I'm not moving my troops fast enough. Now that's a good one. 100 Imperium. I'm going to take that now before anything else happens because we don't know when we're going to get jumped by these dudes. I got to be careful of the money here though. Oh, look at this. We have got a huge production injection here. Might as well go for blacksmithy is way down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the one turn for the blacksmith. We need to get the conscription points up. All right, these guys, oh, it's not as big as an army as I thought it was. Fire death. Your presence is requested. Jeff. How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, no, I love this game. I love this. It sucks me right in, brother. Especially when you can get down to the kind of the ground level. Makes your own. You make your own adventure every time you play, and definitely the characters that you come up with. The randomization is just absolutely brilliant. Now it is a turn-based strategy game, so you have to keep that in mind. If you're not into like and this is more of a grand strategy too, guys. It's not just your typical 4X game. All right, yeah, we're gonna move Fire Death out over to here. We need some support. So yeah, this is another leader that I made up a long time ago, and he has now come to help me fight in this battle, which is really cool, man. Like they have done so much to this game since it first. Since it first arrived on the shelves. All right, we're going to go across the seas. I'm going to take everybody with me here. You know what? I'm going to grab the other unit that's here too. We're just going to bolster it up. What is this guy? A little serpent. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in. We're going to take over the small monster den. So this, if you leave them too long, they will become a large monster den, and they'll become fucking very, very problematic. And they will send out hordes to attack whatever city's the closest. Old Hollow, but if Old Hollow falls, then it's Yavansk. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that. Guys, I haven't live streamed this since I created this game, so the names to me were just always in my head. So it sounded great, but not so much when I'm trying to say it out loud. All right, this is kind of the front lines. I want to make sure that there's dudes here. I'm at war with... Oh, no, I'm not at war with him anymore. I sued for peace. I did take out a city that he had here. Took it down. Ended up razing it to the ground. And he's building an outpost. This is unacceptable because I need this tree. I see what he's done. He's already captured this tree because I destroyed the city. Where is the city ruins anyway? Well, it was over here somewhere. I ended up absolutely destroying it, so that's good. And then he absolutely had a super big defense here coming up against me, so I had to kind of pull off and just backtrack. So yeah, we're going to leave these guys here for now. Let's end the turn. We're just basically trying to make our way right now to the small monster den, and then we're going to go to the umbral nest, and we're going to see if we can take those two spawners out. Infestation spawners. That's technically what they're called. Day 106, turn 70. So we don't want ice and shit on our lands. Right now, it's not affecting us, but it is affecting the amount of stuff that we're pulling out of the ground. Such as if you have a farm on the ashlands, I don't think it gives you anything great. Yeah, you can only have a hut here because it's considered ashland. So we need to terraform that because that is essentially to our culture, at least, or our race, that is absolutely useless. We're just choking on dead land there. I'm not even sure how that got there. We can terraform it. But I'm not too worried about it right now because I'd have to work to get that done. So, anyways, negotiation update. So this free city of Oathright is now considered a bonded vassalage, which is good. So they're going to give us even more money as tributary to kind of keep them safe and stuff. So that's awesome. Now you can also set them up to let them attack whatever you want, right? Pirate Cove, Derelict Workshop, which that is, where is that? Because a Derelict Workshop, is that it up over there? That if that gets big enough, that can spawn some really terrible units. So that's the Pirate Cove. They'll start spawning out basically mega boats, but that's okay. I'm not a seafarer, but I could be. I'm about to actually go into the ocean here. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's interesting. 1 second, guys. I just had this terrifying thought. I just got a double message from Jeff there, and I was just like, oh shit. Hopefully, I'm sure you guys can hear me. I haven't had any. I just got a double message from Jeff there, and I was just like, oh shit. Okay. I'm sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, no, I've never had a problem with this mic yet, which is really decent. Negotiate. You think befriending Oathright will help secure a path to victory? It'll be my empire that rises above all. Landareth the Pilgrim says. Yes, and she is an eldritch sovereign. She is basically just torn right from the astral void, and yeah, she's a denizen of that place. Another dimension. Yeah, whatever. I could go to war with her, and actually, the people on the planet would love me for doing so because she's such a despot. I'm good, but raising cities and stuff, as soon as I go to war, I'm not going to be so good. I'll start pulling off the war crimes. All right, we got the wizard tower built up, so you can slowly see that tower getting taller and taller. Now that will give me a +1 annexation range. And then, do I actually have that skill where I have extended borders? Expansive reach. I do. I don't have a lot into the nature affinity. I really should start pumping points into that, although I do like the chaos, guys. Chaos and the magic. Now, this is good, too. This will save you a lot of money over here. I'm just not set up to do any of the Materium type stuff, so we'll just worry about that later. So our drafting is now up to 58. And then I could build an armory, which will give us more. Oh, and you get a starting rank, eh? I didn't realize that. Food production's down pretty low. Where's this? Villain home. This is the one we need to expand. I'm going to go with a granary here. Just that will help us get more food and increase the size of the city population over time. What do we got here? We can make an expansion here on Skywatch. Now, where do we want to go? As you can see, I haven't been down below, and it looks like it is just an enclosed cavern. Now, interestingly, guys, these tiles right here are considered earth. You can dig through them. Right now, the AI does not dig, which is absolutely criminal. Hello, Hall. Dude, you guys need to get rid of that Derelict Workshop. And especially if you're running around with little baby dragons here. Why is that Derelict Workshop? Yeah, you don't want that. That sends out some big units. Like smiting, what are they called? Smiting bells or forge cauldrons or something, and like when you hit them, they like belch, like they just drop like lava everywhere, and it burns everyone who's standing around you. They're bad units if you're low enough level. All right, anyways, let's keep on moving to the small monster range here. Guys ever wake up in the morning and you got songs in your head? I had Escape from New York in my head. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think that might be the ending credit. And then I got the Sopranos in my head. I'm like, woke up this morning and got myself a gun. Fucking, I love that series though. We've got somebody creeping around over there. We're not going to overextend ourselves here. In fact, I think we are just going to wait for the mighty leader to approach here. These guys, you know what? I might send them down below, and I'm going to go get this taken care of. And hopefully we don't get attacked. Where the hell did the guys go? Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, that's got a gold dragon in there. I ended up taking down a dragon infestation, a dragon nest, and that was my reward for killing it. It could have been a whole bunch of different things, but it turned out to be one of the best draws you can do. I've done that before, early in a game before, guys, where I ended up taking down a dragon's nest while it was still sleeping. Took me about 20 turns to get an army big enough together to get rid of the base unit that was on it. I think it was like a dragon and a couple other units. There was only like 3 there. But you don't want that spawner to wake up, because then it will have like a 6-stack unit. And it's just like, oh shit, now you got 3 dragons on the board, and everything just becomes way more problematic. I'm going to just creep on over here. I want to see what's over there. This is how you end up dying. You know what? Fuck that. No, I've done this before. I've done it before. You go around the corner, and next thing you know, you're just like, oh my god, and you can't run away. So, yeah, let's just be a little more cautious here. Yeah, these guys need granary. They need food. And we're good. That ends turn 71. Pretty easy stuff. It slows down a lot, guys, when you get into wars and stuff. Now, I am at war with somebody, but I'm not too worried about them. My partner Fangir, another one of my own characters that I made and played and ascended, is also a NPC now, and one of the guys that I'm friends with here on the map. And he is going to war against the person I'm up against as well. Actually, he drew me into the war. It's this dude over here. That silver fence. That's a nice little capital city you got there, man. Oh, you got a lot of research going on. A little more than me. In Pebbleton you've got. I think you're losing land, though. Why is this red? Why is that pink? Oh, Stirring Stone Conjunction. Cities gain plus 100% production income. All units have a siege breaker. Oh, that's right. We've got one more turn until that turns off. It was some conjunction of the planets or something, guys. You have sometimes little small events that happen that affect the world. You can turn those off. I find the default is a little too annoying for my liking. It seems like it's happening every fucking other turn. No, I do not want a hero to join my party. I've already got... I've got 4 out of 6. Although I guess another one would be okay. I just don't have the money to afford it. Villenholm. Now this is the one that we have to start spreading to the north, eh? We need to grab this Father Oak. We'll give him the outpost. He can have the guardian tree. It's funny how he doesn't. I'm sure that outposts aren't able to annex gold tier provinces. I think I had troubles doing that last time. All right, so I've learned a spell. I am going to go see, like, I like these. The cruel weaponry is by far better than the artisan fortification, but I have a reduction in the amount of knowledge that I have to put into the artisan fortification to learn it. That's what that exclamation mark is. I've got a kind of a discount because of my my affinity with magic. A tower structure that grants the city bolt repeater towers during siege combat. Or cruel weaponry. I mean, like, there's really no comparisons. We're going to have to go with the cruel weaponry. Cruel weaponry, guys, as you attack units, they'll get more and more demoralized until they run, and they'll rout, and as soon as they rout, it's absolutely hilarious. Fun ensues. All right, these guys are going to head into the underground. We're going to take care, or at least attempt to try to take care of that derelict unit. There we go. There's our first little monster that came out of the monster spawner. We're going to try to avoid that if we can. It probably will likely attack us, but if we've got a big enough force here, they might just go, maybe not. I mean, that's nothing to be overly... Oh, well, maybe. Well, that's a stack of level 3s. They could do a little bit of damage to us. Let's blast them with a lightning torrent. And as you can see, their red bar at the bottom there is now depleted. Depending where they're at, they may be able to gain back health. But if we keep blasting them with that spell, there will be nothing left of them. And we can't reach them anyway. All right, well, next turn, I'm going to save up that spell. An evil presence lingers in these lands. Uh-oh. So it's just a regular monster nest. Nests and dens such as these are homes to various beasts of the wild whose natural ferocity and power of tooth, claw, or beak may prove more than a match for the sharpest steel. Yeah, well, unfortunately for him. Now there's my stack of doom. That is, if I'm going to take over any gold tier wonders, it's going to be with this unit here, at least with the gold dragon. Gold dragons. And what else do I have? I have some a knight or something here by the looks of it. Look at that hunted elephant. it's a fucking lion riding an elephant or a tiger. Well, that's what I mean about this game, guys. It is, it's just, I think the tag phrase for the game is make a fantasy world of your own design, and it's like, it's pretty accurate. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. I put in like about 1,000 hours into the game so far. Yeah, we need more money. More money is always a good thing. All right, and that's going to end turn 72. Next turn, we'll get into a little bit of combat here. We'll go check out the small monster den. Yeah, you know what, guys? I've been watching some guy do his playthrough of Gloomhaven, and really, all of a sudden, I'm like, I love my turn-based games, guys. Love them. All right, here we go. This guy's being really, really brave. But let's get into a manual combat, just in case you guys aren't really familiar with the combat system. We'll kind of give you a little bit of a quick rundown. This should be fairly easy to do. I don't want to hurt too many of my units here. These guys are pretty nasty. They can spawn smaller units, and these guys, all three of them can. So I'm going to put it on auto combat. I don't feel like moving all my dudes. So again, we just spawned up a small spider. We're just going to move our guys in nice and slow here, obviously. Like, that's one thing I like about my first turn. I sometimes always throw it to auto combat just so you don't have to go through all this rigmarole. The AI does a much better job of buffing your dudes. Yeah, sometimes I like to get into the first, but you got to be careful, guys, because if you've got, say, I've got a couple hero units here on the board. I've got two of them. There's goes the one, and my leader down there in the bottom right corner. Guy looks like he's constipated. he's a Naga. So this was another character that I played. He initially started off as, I think he was an orc, and now he's like he's got like a serpent's body, and yeah, he's not even like anything near to what he was initially when I first started this game off. And I created this character a long time ago, and he was like one of my first ones. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Give him an old electrical blast. Mobilize the spider. That's good. If we can move in one of our subduers, we can actually capture them. We can capture that spider, which would be kind of a good boon to do. Level 3 units always good. I mean, I'm fighting with the majority of my guys here are level 2. They pack a punch though. Like here's a level 1 dude coming in against a bunch of little spiderlings. And the wargs move in, have a snack of the spiders. And this I think is the subduer. The overseer, that's what they're called. Yeah, the overseer. But they'll have a spell called subdue, and that allows my race to actually. We're basically we get war slaves. So our army just basically grows as we conquer, which is kind of fun. But the thing is, if you're conquering too slow, you are unable to kind of keep up with the cost. Oh no. That could have been a lot worse. That one spider on those overseers over there, that's not good. I need those overseers alive. I can't have them dying. If I was smart, I would turn off auto combat and I'd probably go for an ice coffin if I have it. I don't even know if I have that spell. Static shield, man, really? There's nobody even... Static shield, basically, if anything attacks you, you end up... they have a chance of being stunned. Alright, here comes my leader. Slowly but surely, under the tail of my other hero. Big breath attack. He's on fire. In come the shades. 41 points of damage. Not shabby, guys. Like the 5 and 10 is like really roughly what you generally do. This should be a good hit. This is from behind. Flanking attack. Oh, he's distracted, so he's going to be flanked no matter where we attack him from. Now he's blind, too, and marked. Yeah, we have a special ability. Anything that is marked, our guys just rip them apart. And now because he's distracted, that allows the overseers to escape. And here come the hordes. Kill that one vampire matriarch spider. All our morals being boosted. Yay! And the higher you are, guys, the more chance you get of getting a critical hit. So you definitely want the morale to be high. This spider's not having a good time. He almost killed my snake, though. That's not cool. We'll obviously add a regeneration spell onto him. I don't know why we bothered doing that. Okay, boom. And that kills him, unfortunately. In order to subdue a unit, you actually have to immobilize them first, and then the overseer can move in with his subdue spell. All right, so that was mid-turn. This is the end of the conjunction. Shit! As soon as the conjunction stops, my walls fall in Villenholm. But if I can fix it for 252 mana. I've only got about 1,200 mana, and I'm only collecting 46 around. That's up at the top middle. You can see that, the blue icon there. That's a big chunk out of my mana, especially considering I'd like to cast a lot of spells. Or we can just rebuild the stone walls. But we'll get 3 stone spirits, which are level 3. You know what? I'm going the stone spirit route, man. Look at that. Fuck yeah. That's a pretty good stack now. Unfortunately, Villenholm has no wall, so right after the market, we are going to have to rebuild the stone walls. I don't want to create a bounty. I don't need the lightning torrent. I do not need a hero. Yevamisk produced an armory. So this is my capital city. I really should probably get a town hall and get this really boosted up properly, or maybe even Apex. Or channeling chambers. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't have anybody in the prisons at the moment. It looks like I built a crypt, so I must have some dead heroes in there. And they're not my heroes. Okay, what spells am I casting here on a regular basis? Probably Astral, I think. Yeah. Astral, what do we cast in combat here? Shadow might be a good one. Cause Despair, that's always fun. Materium. Nature. I think we should probably go with Astral. This might be too expensive, but if we get an Astral bolstering matrix, and then you get another one that goes on top of it, and it's a focal point, so it actually increases the spell output quite a bit here. But it's also a ton of money and mana. So anytime I cast an Astral buff, I get resistance against magic. That is really expensive. I don't know if I want to dump the $400. Oh, my mana's going up. I'm down in negative mana. You know what? Let's get something that produces mana here in a hurry. You know what's happening? It's those three units that I just got. The level 3 units. They are absolutely sucking the mana out of me. Mana. All right, a channeling tower might be the way to go here. The herbalist counts as a conduit. You know, I'm gonna do that. Let's change over. Ooh, god damn, that's good. So what's the boost I'm getting there? Per adjacent province with forest or swamp, you get +2. Oh, fuck off! Wow. Yeah, I think we're. Oh, that's a good one too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's change that. Oh, that's going to be a good upgrade. Unfortunately, we're still going to be a little mana shy for a while. We need to kill off some of my units here. This stack of units here is not that effective. I'm going to grab that. A little bit of mana. There we go. That keeps us going just for a little bit longer. See, this is why, guys, I don't want to make heavy purchases with my mana, such as putting the $400 into the Astral bolstering matrix or whatever the fuck it's called. Because I just don't. That's 400 there, and if I ever hit a deficit like I am now, I'm not going to be able to support my units on the field, and that's even worse. If all of a sudden my units start deserting, we've got a big fucking problem. But yeah, guys, if you are looking for something to do on a boring Sunday, this is definitely the game to get. Now, in typical Paradox fashion, you are going to be paying through the fucking nose for this game. All right, you're going to be dropping about $150 on this for sure. Because I think the base DLC, the expansion packs, you can get 2 of them. They're probably going for about $100. Let's say I'm going to say that's American. And the base game is probably like another $50. So yeah, you're going to be paying a bit of money for this. But damn, is it fun! I should probably just be following the road here. That'd be the best decision, I think. Oh, dudes, I think I made a mistake here. Yeah, the amount of mana that these things are pulling is just astronomical, man. It's 28 per unit for me to keep these guys alive. 28 mana per turn. All right, I need to do something here. You know what? I'm going to send these guys immediately to this fight over here. I think we could definitely use the power boost. All right, turn 72, Fangear. Yeah, so that's neat. Like, I've got 3 units on the board that I've made myself at some point in time, and we are now either fighting, yeah, we're all fighting together, but we could easily have been fighting against each other, too. Man, I'm not used to the turns going so quick. All right, this is telling me that Triway has moved in and pillaged this province, but it looks like Fangear has moved in and has taken over Legion. Oh man, you are I don't know why it's pink. I don't understand why it's pink. Maybe because it hasn't changed over yet? Oh, that's exactly what it is. All right, so yeah, that's about to flip. No, I don't have the money for another hero. In fact, the stone walls are fine. Move the elementals up. Let's move these guys down. All right, yeah, we're going to get rid of that derelict. Oh, shit, wait a minute, we can almost move right over to there. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. That stack is definitely not that powerful. Well, this is not good. I'm not liking that. I don't think we're going to be able to attack this turn. They were kind of stuffed in the middle of a dense forest here. That instantly slows us down. But that's going to give us a little time to blast these guys now. Well, the one thing I'm worried about is that they are about to spawn something. I think we can check that out. Well, there's actually 6 units there. Recovering. It will add reinforcement armies in 0 to 3 turns, so it could be next turn. This is not good. We need to attack these fuckers, like, now. I'm going to hit them once more. That's quite a large stack. All right, I'm going to do a pure manual combat here. Let's see what we can do. I don't know. Maybe I might just go for a regular victory here. You know what I need to do? I need to just set up a game and just not have a military victory enabled, just magic victory. And that will assure me of getting that trophy. Yeah, move the great leader up. I'm not going to cast any spells yet. Move these guys over to here, and I'll have them drink their very, very cold beverage that allows us to freeze people. I wish that breath attack was a little more versatile, but I want to make sure that I'm facing the right direction. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's got a defense all around him. But let's just bolster that defense a little more with the Phantasm Warriors. The Harriers. The Overseers. You want the Harrier and the Overseer together so you can capture units. That will give us a little bit of a magical ward. And another Harrier unit. Perfect. Spiders are good, nice and fast. And we have our dire penguins. Balefire saw that the one day and was just fucking killing himself laughing. Like, it's an old joke, guys. It comes back from like the original game. They had some pretty wacky units back in the day. Now, I did like it back in the day, guys, when we actually had the ability to attack cities and stuff from multiple angles. That was brilliant, guys, because then when you actually were in the city battle screen, you were coming from both directions, and it really it made sense because now the units into the city have to spread their forces out. It was the coolest thing ever. Things such as spiders and stuff, guys, could crawl up walls. Really awesome stuff. Flying units could go right over them. It was like, it took a real page out of kind of Magic the Gathering, I think, would be a good comparison. I'm gonna bring the wargs and the shades up slowly here. I'm a little worried about that one spider there. Never a good thing. And move these guys into there. They should be okay here. And I'm gonna keep him in the back. Do not want him going up ahead. And let's fire off a warning shot. Oh, that was a really good one, man. That was an excellent attack. Luckily, we all defended against that. Bitch, please. Yeah, I definitely need a phase type movement here with my leader. Okay, I'm gonna cast channeling, which is going to let us fire off a bunch of spells here. And I think we're going to do the same thing over to here. Shit! Okay, I thought I hit my own dude. Alright. Did we immobilize anybody? No. Okay, not a biggie. If we can take care of this spider, which should not be a problem. Ready, aim, fire! Oh, and it pushes him back. I didn't realize it did that. That's great. All right, now you guys are in fucking trouble. See, if that thing was subdued or if it was immobilized, I'd be able to actually capture it. Now, I don't know if I really want to do that, guys, because that's just going to be more of a mana drain. Like I said, it's very easy for me to get war slaves and stuff, but do I really want to do that? So he's immobilized. I could get a level 3 unit here. No, who's immobilized? Sorry, that icon is really fucking hard to see. I think it's this dude. That might be worth capturing. Alright, I'm going to have to move out some units here. Shit. Well, let's go for the old Breath of Rooney. Okay. Ah, shit. Should have moved in with the throw. Anyways, what I should be able to do now is move over to here, and let's see if we can subdue this one dude over here. Oh, fuck, he's just out of range. Shit. That's okay. We have a Harrier over here. We can throw a net still. Same with these dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna move, I think, shit. We're gonna kill these guys off. Wow, what the fuck happened there? Yeah, I'm not really sure why the screen's shaking around like that. Oh, they've got slip away. Not fast enough for the dogs, though. Have these guys make their way slowly over around the battle map. Oh shit. What do we got back here? Those guys slipped away over there as well. Uh-oh. Somebody's a little demoralized. Okay, let's see if we can get our hands on a unit here. Move over to here. We're going to toss the net over to here. Oh, they resisted the mobilization. Not good. We've got another chance at that, though. 81% chance here to get this guy immobilized. And he's poisoned. We've got to fix this extremely quickly. I've got to move up one more space, and then I can attempt to subdue this guy. 81% chance. He's not mine. Oh, that's most unfortunate. I guess suppressing barrage we could put down, but you know what? Fuck it. He's immobilized, but he can still fight. Phantasm Warriors come in for the kill. Got a critical hit, but not much damage. His stack has been extremely weakened. Put him out of his misery. This guy as well. And that ends the match. And, oh, we got a Dread Spider Matriarch. Again, very... Oh, Life Drinker, what the hell is this? Oh, and an eagle bow. Somebody else could use that. Let's take and open the rewards here. Yeah, it's about time you get an upgrade. And he is another guy, Ink Commander Moondagger. He's the last guy that I played with. He is supposed to be an ogrekin, but if you look at him carefully, he's just got the smallest of mouth features, tusks, and he has no tail. Shit, we gained 2 spiders there, guys. We have now got armies big enough, and we need, yeah, we should be able to go into that crackling tree, and we might be able to take that over. Start building an outpost, and then that way we can all kind of just grab a breather. And meanwhile, Yeah, no, I need to make stuff here that's gonna bring us mana. You know what I should do? I was thinking of getting this, turning it into a farm, and then turning it into an herbalist. Although I may not be able to do that. I think I've already built the herbalist there. And I'm probably not able to build another one now. I need a logger. That's what I need. Shit. Well. Turn 72 done, guys. Like I said, it can take a long time. What are we up to now? An hour into the gameplay, and we've only done like, what, 3 turns? It takes a while. Curiously, though, the turns aren't taking that long. Maybe only because we're playing 3 players. Yeah, we need this one up here by the Father Oak. All right, we capture that, we capture the other one, and then all we got to do is go downstairs and get the other one that's by Tuskenheim, or Tuskheim. If we can actually capture these, we'll see. Outpost is founded. We want to work camp. All right, now we are going to need the best out of the best here. Having that dragon would be like really, really beneficial. And just like that, we are done another turn. Yeah, when you're basically building stuff all the time, it doesn't really amount to much. I can't believe how much of this map that we've actually got uncovered. Oh, now you're going to try to do it. Well, this is all right. Yeah, I don't want to fight that thing. All right, yeah, you guys take care of all this mess here. I really got to be careful with the lightning torrents, guys, because it is costing me 80 per. I'm going to leave those guys there for now. Actually, I wish they were on the... I wish I had that dragon right now. I'm going to throw it on manual combat, and we're just going to go directly into auto combat so we can kind of watch what's going on here. Yeah, some of the units are okay. I'm not a big fan of that, the iron tank or whatever the fucking thing it's called. Kind of looks like a goofy unit. It's just only because it doesn't really fit. It doesn't seem to fit with the scale of the other units. Like, to me, that would have to be much, much bigger. But I guess the golems are pretty big, so yeah, maybe. But these guys are all halflings, though, by the looks of it. Mage-lock halflings, druidic croakers, oh, fucking frogs. So what's interesting is that you can also control your vassals, which is neat. I've decided to just let them do their own thing. Aim! Gets a sundering shot loaded. Fire! And again, the camera, the way it moves off like that, guys, it's infuriating. Oh, they've got mage locks. Send in the elephants. Pow! Oh, and he's got a giant slaying. All right. Well, we've immobilized them, but we don't want a bunch of trash fucking hermit crabs. Oh, great. Yeah, I won't be taking those with me. Ooh, that was a really nice one. Prepared strike. I'm not sure even what that does, man. This game's slowly turning into like Magic the Gathering, where they are starting to add so many different fucking abilities that if you're just coming into this cold, have fun. Fucking fun. Big tail swipe. That's going to lock up the mage locks. So our own mage locks come in, take a shot at the thingamajig. The ironclad. And it is about ready to blow up. Yeah, these little peckers here, they're subdued, but we're going to attack them anyway. Fuck it. Now you're condemned, too. Morale's dropping, and we don't even have our cruel weaponry on. We should be getting that, actually, in the next couple turns. Ironclad. Done like dinner. Little baby tail swipe. And they've got a couple pikemen ready to move in there. That's nice. Boom. Tying up the golems. Those things... Uh-oh. Those things are imposing. That little stutter there, I was like, shit. I think the game just crashed. He's trying to run away. That's never a good thing, and just grazes the little baby dragon. Oh, now you're fucked. Now you're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, that's right. He's got, it's like a purifying flame, guys. It heals your teammates and burns the enemy. It's awesome. Almost kind of like a cold fire effect. I do like that new fire that we have. Oh, he's got a second attack. That's awesome. Oh, I think he's got a special ability there that yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was something like killing momentum or something like that, but yeah, that worked out really well. Scrap Hermit. We are going to dismiss that, and it looks like we got something. Oh, there's one of those smelting. What are they called? Roving furnace. Great. When's it going to spit some shit out? 0 to 3 turns. We got a boogie. Okay, so what I was doing here was experimenting. I want to see if I grab these 2 units and or I guess it has to be just one. If I grab the mage locks, move them over to here. That's 1475. Yeah, he's not bringing a ton to the table. Let's go see what is waiting for us here. Hopefully it's nothing too terrible. These guys will just kind of stand by. Scripture describes how the first elves visited all worlds to seed them with life. This magnificent tree stands as a testament to that age. It is said the souls of these first ones still reside within it, sometimes manifesting themselves as the entwined, eternally bound to protect its growth. Lightning strikes the ground, not a stone's throw from where you stands. Another bolt hits the towering, crackling tree before you. The storm giants, no longer content with flattening mountains, have set their eyes on the crackling tree. They besiege it with the intent of felling it entirely in accordance to their efforts to reshape the realm. They brought thunder, lightning, and axes along with a host of electrifying beasts. Walk away, bellows a storm giant that spots you. If you interfere, our thunderous fury will strike you too. That's so much mana. Yeah, let's blow them up first, and then we are going to go fucking what? Oh, dude. Auto combat. I'm just going to go auto combat here. Oh, we win! Watch the replay. Now, guys, this is what happens. This game goes out of sync, and you're never able to watch it, which kind of sucks. Because this is one of the new maps. Yeah, I didn't feel like fighting these dudes. Though that's some big nasty units there, but we actually got away with no deaths. Now let's see if we can actually see how this happened. This game has a nasty, like I said, it's a nasty way of just falling out of auto sync. Combat is out of sync, and boom, next thing you know, you're not able to watch the end of the match. And I notice sometimes when your guys get really low. In hit points, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm about to die. Why the fuck? How did I live? How did all those guys live? And then all of a sudden it goes out of sync, and you're just like, oh fuck, you'll never know. It almost seems like it's a fail-safe way of making sure that the game can kind of just guarantee that you got the win or whatever. I don't know. It sounds kind of hokey, but trust me, when you played the game for 1,000 hours, you start seeing a little things here and there. Almost becoming like the developer. You know what I mean? Like, what's with the camera moving like that, guys? You gotta fix your fucking camera, too. Oh, some big thunder and lightning coming down from the skies. Oh, that was a big mess, though. Now you've got Fire Death all fucking worked up. Got him in a Draconic Rage. Plus 30% damage. Don't think you want that coming at you. And combat went out of sync, guys, just like I was just saying. The crackling tree still stands, which is more than you can say about the storm giants and their followers. The thunderous horde of the storm giants are dead or scattered. A few thunderbirds roost in the canopy of the crackling tree, which survived the siege despite manifold scorch marks and broken branches, and several axes still stuck in its trunk. The surrounding fields crackle with weaponry infused with lightning that litter the grasslands like autumn leaves after a storm. It wasn't that many guys. You collect the fallen timber and look for a memento or prize to commemorate the siege of the crackling tree. So we get a ton of production, which we're gonna have to offset. Where we are losing mana, guys, and we just spent a whole bunch on that last encounter, so we got to be really careful there. Speaking of careful, I'm running out of rolling papers, man, and there's no more to the end of the month. Shit. Talk about being poor. All right, display a broken branch in Yevonminsk to commemorate today's achievement. Pick up the Arc Fire Weed Whacker of Urath. That, I think I can actually use that. Oh, I sure can. That battle was just a little too close for my liking. I'd much rather have that dragon in my fight. So as soon as we take care of that derelict forge or whatever. Sorry, guys. My memory is shot, man. Like, 20 years ago, fucking 5-10 years ago, it was just so sharp. And now I find myself, struggling for just a couple words. I know it gets, the stroking, you get stroke out and stuff, and I've got high blood pressure, so it's a good chance. Could be a bit of that going on. Yeah, I am picking that up. Now we just need to capture that. The derelict workshop. Few question the morality of machines, as a weapon is meaningless without its wielder. However, the war machines that emerge from the derelict workshop know no master but their collective directive. Having long outlasted their mortal creators, the workshop and its hosts now have one priority: to feed the engines that drive the creation of their own kind. So automatons, pretty much. Alright, let's move in and finish these fuckers off. I need as much mana as I can get. Now, I'm only at a negative 10 deficit. We will definitely offset that. That's because I built stuff. That probably wasn't a great move. Shit. Bunch of leaders and stuff and heroes leveled up. Very nice. And we definitely want to swap that out. There we go. Look at that. We're going from like a tier 1 to now a tier 4 weapon. So, unfortunately, it just slays plants. That'd be good against some nature hero. Oh, that is cool. I wish I could get the other one, but oh well. We can level him up again because he has got a signature skill here. This is really good, but I do not want to take that extra damage against frost and spirit resistance. This is wicked, man. These guys actually have different abilities. I've never seen this before. We're gonna go for Primal Dragon. Fucking nice. What's his they do have branching off skills here. Oh my god. Oh, he's turning into an absolute monster. Oh. Alright, enough of the maniacal laughing here. Let's get these guys all healed up. Get them into the happy lands. I gained a level of renown as well. Because I explored a gold ancient ruin, which is really good. Isn't there a better way to check that out? There we go. So we get +5 mana, which is good. And each population grants +2 knowledge to, that's good, +5 combat casting points. I need one more level here, explore an ancient wonder. Well, you're about to get that, brother, and we're going to get 10% added on to our mana income, which should offset everything here. So these guys have got to go. I think what I'm going to do is probably leave these units here because, well, maybe we shouldn't really do that yet, should we? Let's catch our breath. Let's move here, figure out what we're going to do next turn. We still need to chase that mana, guys. Anything that's bringing us mana here, we've got to throw it in. There we go. There's a good change. We've got another one we can throw in. I'm going to throw in the bathhouse. Actually, no. Let's go for the pallet, though. The walls. Fuck, there's more. Yeah, that's right, because we've got that boon from that the Gold Wonder. Workshop's good. Lodestone Foundry. Let's do that. I might have to go for the Mages Guild. Ouch. That was an expensive turn. And that, again, guys, it's only the 4th turn now. We essentially just finished on turns, like, so we've done 4 turns in an hour and a half. That's incredible how long some of these turns take, guys, and how much this game just sucks away of your life. It's like, oh my God, I've been playing this game for 8 hours? It's fun though. It's fun, and you make some really good progress over that 8 hours. Like now, as you can see, the whole map's opened up. We can see everything here. We know everything that there is to know about the planet, who our enemies are, basically how the game's going to turn out. But we need to capture this Father Oak next, so we're going to move all our units over to there. Unfortunately, we do not have teleporters. This is going to be a really long slog. I got to be wary of Bushgrove too here. But let's see, can we annex this province here? Yes. Wow, that's a big boon. That gives us huge amounts. That gives us +5 Imperium, +5 food, or +15 food, +15 production, +2 mana and +2 knowledge per forester in the city domain. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a city out here. We could found one. It's pretty desolate in between here, though, the snow and shit. So yeah, it may not be viable. We may have to just defend this outpost with units like we have now. We have to build up a bigger armor here, though. A couple things we got to do, guys. We're getting close to it, but we are going to move these armies across the map. This sucks. This really, really sucks. We need teleporters like now. 5 turns. It's not the worst. How the hell did that just drop? Food stash, eh? Very nice. All right, we'll get these guys in here. Got to be careful. They do block each other. I think they block. No, you can go through each other. It's just if you end up landing on the same space, it's not a good thing. All right, what do we got here? We're just going to do an auto play, auto combat. Let's check her out. Get rid of the derelict workshop. We lost a unit. That's okay though, because we're paying a ton of mana to keep that stone spirit alive, and we'll probably earn another one here anyway. We got a scrap hermit. You know what? You can go fuck yourself. I don't want. I mean, they're all right units, but not now. And it's well. No, you know what? I'm gonna. They are okay units. They have a very high defensive rating, and they're very annoying because you put them right in front of your mages, and they are great blockers. All right, so that the lands are now safe from the derelict workshop. Hollow Hall can now spread their wings, and there's not really anything over here for them to move into. Now, like I was saying earlier, the AI does not actually dig through here, but it's a very easy thing to do. All you got to do is go into your Empire progression right here under Excavation. Grab that skill, and boom, next thing you know, you can dig all this out. You'll find a whole bunch of awesome stuff. But we're not going to worry about that, because we are not an underground race. Our mana situation is now taken care of. See how that just flips around pretty quickly? We're going to get the stonemason, get our production up a little bit higher there in that town. We've got a work camp. We are going to actually go all out here and start building palisade walls and stuff, because we're going to have to defend this place rather vigorously once we add the magic victory. Shit, is that how we're going to do it? Did I already learn it? Uh-oh. Oh, am I able to actually even get it yet? Oh, shit, I'm not high enough level. I need to get, what the hell am I looking for here? Oh. Yeah, I'm not able to open it up yet. Maybe next, oh shit. Ooh, siege magic. That's a good one. That is a really good one. All right, these guys are also going to move across. I hope nobody takes this outpost. I should maybe leave somebody here as a rear guard. I mean, quite honestly, all these guys are just idiots. Sort of. These guys are important. Okay, let's move them off that stack. Let's get them ready to move and move out. We'll keep these guys over here, like the monster units. There we go. And then we'll bring this stack over to following closely behind our other dudes that are here. Dun, dun, dun. We're coming, fearless leader. So again, guys, look at this. Now we're going into, you know, the world of Old Hollow and stuff. Like, it's neat. You've got your own little stories here about how everything kind of changes over time, and the, you know, it's neat. It's neat, and then, you know, you're almost sad when the game ends, but you start up a new game and boom, you're just you're back to where you left off. Or yeah, we'll keep them there as a rear guard, because the AI loves to steal your provinces. Now, I'm going to take that one province here. I don't like the. I don't want Old Hollow to have it, and we could use. Could use another quarry, really, but I've got an idea for this. I'm going to build the quarry there, and then we are going to actually build a teleporter on top of that. All right, cruel weaponry is learned, so we want to start casting that off. Oh, the upkeep is 34. That's okay. All right, now the next few turns, guys, we're going to blast through this. I'm a little scared about having to capture that other gold wonder. Like, I just don't want to get wiped out. I've got some pretty good units there. Although I can send now, I can send the dragon, and the dragon won't take long to get across the map. Right, the game's taking a little longer now. We're getting a little deeper into the game. Your war against Gildra Enchanter, Gildera, sorry, Enchanter weighs heavily on your cities. Skywatch most of all. Advisors share the city's concerns with you. There is only so much we can bear, plead your city councilors. Can you offer us any form of solace? I am going to study what makes the people happy and apply those lessons. It will give us plus the 34 city stability for 6 turns, but I will get a little bit stupider. Take me a little longer to get siege magic, but in fact it doesn't change anything. It's still 3 turns. So, a treaty is expired. This is expensive. Oh, look at our mana's all back because we are buying in mana. That's right. So now we will not spend any... Oh, but our knowledge is going to drop. Oh, shit. Oh, well, at least we got our mana back. We're not going to be in a mana crunch here. Now, there's this little thing up here, guys. This is my war spoils. I have not been in war very long. I am a warring nation. And I am slave masters, but we're doing it really insidiously here. We're letting other people do our fighting for us. But we do have one Palantir here, or Whispering Stone. And it's just not working fast enough for me. Normally, I like playing with like 3 or 4 Whispering Stones, and boy, that makes a difference. Because what it allows you to do is take over these cities. These are kind of like city-states, and you can turn them into vassals, and then from there, guys, you can send them. You can send them to war to anyone you want, or you can send them to your own homelands as protection. And they'll send stacks of units there. You know what? That might actually be a thing right now. This guy over here is pretty powerful. I think I am going to start... I'm going to ask Oathright to start fortifying Villenholm here. Just as a really good example of how to play. Like, again, guys, it takes a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get it, boy, you get it. Now, you can send them out. Right now, it's going to cost you 48 Imperium. I've got 735. I'm gaining 55 around, top left corner. Or, as you can see, they are going to send that out in 4 turns naturally. Right there, just above the defend now, above the green line. That will be 4 turns before they send out a unit to defend us. And then once they do, they'll do that every 9 turns, every 10 turns. And then I tell you, after a whole bunch of time, guys, you've got so many dudes just running around your city provinces. It's just like, it's awesome. It's really, you really feel like you're making a difference in the game. Whereas I find like city-states in Civilization, for instance, are very stagnant and... yeah, it just doesn't feel natural. Very clinical, sterile. It's just there's nothing there. These actually feel like they're entities and that you can kind of manipulate almost like another city. All right, we have got ourselves another astral civilization skill, for lack of a better word. An empire skill. Your throne city gains 10 knowledge for each magic material, and I don't think I have that much magic material. 2, 3, 4, 5. An extra 50 knowledge? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's going to help us learn spells quicker. But then we get into teleportation mastery and stuff. And the quickening, that's even better. Although we do have to save up for that. That's expensive. But that will help out quite a bit. Ooh, that's another one if I need a quick mana boost. I don't need it anymore. I need more gold now. Whoops. Whoopsie! Alright, these guys are continuing on their way. Oh, yeah, totally missed that gem. So we are going to follow up and make sure we grab that. Good old mana stack across the bridge. I love fighting on bridges, guys, because you get that specific map. Like, it's really good. Next time you're in a fight, watch where you're fighting and then see how it kind of impacts the map. Okay, I need that dragon out of here. The dragon and the knight need to... vamoose. Back to Villenholm. I think I just lost him. Ah, shit, I did too. Okay, I can still do that from here. 3 turns to get there. Not bad. Faster than our other dudes. Now they're a little closer too, and the infrastructure is a little bit better. Stack these dudes up. Send them over to here. Get some gold. Oh, food. Oh, okay. And follow the dragon. Now, once we get onto roadways and stuff, we'll be able to move a little bit quicker here. That's another important skill, guys. If you really want to win, you're going to want to look for advanced logistics. You're going to want to put roadways down, especially in the early game. You want to be able to traverse long distances. I should really be grabbing that, the sensing skills. I'm going to grab that. It gets easily overlooked. And then advanced logistics, you also want, if you're in the chaos route, you want to go for forced march for that empire skill, and then you want to supplement it here with tireless marchers. And then boom, you will fucking dominate the battlefield. Especially if you start getting teleportation mastery. You get all that stuff mixed together where you can force march. Your teleportation gives you 50% of your movement back. You're just all over the map, and with advanced logistics, yeah, you're just boom. And if you want to really go technical, go for Naga or something like that, something that has swamp walk. Turn all your lands to swamp, and it will be an absolute nightmare for anyone else except for you. You'll just be like, boom. You'll literally teleport across the map and just absolutely dominate the battlefield, especially in your own domains, right? So, yeah, there's a little bit of a tidbit. Okay, we're ending the turn. Oh, I love the gold dragon, though. It looks so good. I wonder, I'm going to pump it up to performance here. Not performance, resolution. Now, I think we might get a little bit of a boost. You may have to actually restart the game, but he looks a little shinier to me. Yeah, I decided to stream this today, guys, because I really want to get into Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven is one of the top fantasy board games that you can play, but they've got the digital version, and trust me, I've seen what the size of the box looks like and all the tokens and bookkeeping. I'm not down with it. It might be okay if I had a dedicated game room. Sure, I would definitely have that set out. I'd have Warhammer K and Talisman. Those would probably be my 3 games in rotation that I would like to play. But the setup and teardown, guys, is just way too slow. I can't hack it. And again, congrats, Balefire. I'm seeing your numbers, guy. You're just flying through the roof with those videos you're making. Absolutely mind-blowing, man. I do not need another hero. I wish I could disable that. I want to know how to disable some of these notifications on the side. Super important. Villain home. This is going to be the front lines for a big battle very, very shortly. So I am going to start. Oh, we don't even have any mines. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I need to change this ashland. It's not good for my race. I need to work on like downpour. I'd rather have swamps than this crap. Because it's hard to get food around here. I suppose there's the ocean, though. There's always the ocean. I don't know what to do here. You know, if it's going to be the front lines for a war, the armory it is. That allows a +1 rank for every tier 1 and tier 2 units that come out of that city. And also you can build them quicker too, the units themselves. I'm going to build the watchtower. We're going to go the full Monty here. We need to be able to have a far-seeing reach here. The Umbral Nest is not great, but you know what? It's acting as a great natural barrier between Bushgrove and I. Now, I don't want a stack of these fuckers coming through. That is going to ruin my day. Oh, they're not. They're actually fairly weak. Oh, these guys are nasty. These things. The Abductor. It steals your guy and hangs on to them, and it spits out spitterlings every second, like every turn. It's nasty. All right, we are not going to found a city there. I think that'd be incredibly foolish. But let me think on that for a second. Like across the valley here, man. Yeah, if I could spread up and to the left, that actually might be viable. What's below us? Nothing. Now, nothing since I've last explored there. I think that's how it works. All right, what are we doing here? Orders. We're going to keep on marching across the landscape here. We're going to get that other gold wonder. And then we're going to get the third gold wonder, guys, and then we're going to be set up for a magic victory. And while all these guys are fighting, we'll just take the prize while everyone's just worried about each other. Perfect. Holy shit. Fearless Leader is like fucking way in the lead. he's making some ground up there. That's okay, though. See, I could force march him if I wanted to. And now, because I have tireless marchers, I am able to do it for extremely cheap costs. Guys, don't use forced march without having tireless marchers. It is going to suck your mana dry. You might want to do it if you have to do it in an emergency. Let's say you have to get a stack of units to a besieged city. But that's about the only time I'd recommend doing it. Once you get tireless marchers, though, you're just, like I said, you dominate the battlefield. Again, follow the roads, guys. Normally, once you develop a province, you're going to have the roads built naturally, so there's always that. And these guys are just going to follow in everyone else's wake. On to turn 76. Should get exciting soon, guys. I don't know. Like, I like kind of this tabletop feel to it, and being able to manipulate the board. Remember, the harder you play at, the harder difficulty level you play at, you're definitely going to have a different experience. I'm playing it on easy right now. But I also like to have wide spanning empires, you know what I mean? I like to have that opportunity to build and then go into the serious combat. And that's when it gets really fun. So you can kind of see the speed of the different units. You know, based on, you know, how fast they can naturally move. And also, you got to make sure that you have the proper mix. You know, you don't want the sluggish units necessarily with the super quick ones or the flying units, right? You might want to stick just flying units with flying units, but it kind of makes for a weird deployment in battle. So you got to be careful of that too, because you'll have your flying units all off to one side. So there's that. All right, what did we learn today? Siege Masters, another siege slot, which is good. We have another one down here that we can also buy. As you can see, I'm not putting any points into it. Skywatch can expand. Now, we got to make sure that they're happy. If they're not happy, don't expand, because they will, all their production, all these numbers here will drop. All right, so you got to be careful of that. You want to keep these guys all super happy. As you can see, my dragon is very happy in Skywatch, where it's snowing. It's snowing on the one tile, and then on the others, it's there's like wasteland. Wait for me! All right, check that out, guys. That is so magical, man. Like, everything that's developed, and you now can just kind of scroll and see kind of the lay of your lands and where you're going, and it is beautiful. It's such a good-looking game. All the new assets they've added, too, are really nice. On to turn 77. What we do need is Villain Home to... Oh, I hope I can grab that. I'm sure I can. We'll find out shortly. What I may have to do is expand. Oh shit! The town hall. Ooh, I'm gonna need some money. That's gonna take a few turns. All right, not a problem. We can just, yeah, we'll buy something cheap, like another herbalist. Those are good. I like that. I haven't played with an herbalist before. Oh no! It is patrolling. It sent out some units. I don't care, though. Like I said, it can go fuck up Bush Grove all at once, which is exactly what it's doing. But it is sending something directly my way. But we're kind of waiting for it. Who's these guys? Old Hollow Forces. Nice. Dressed plum. That looks a little awkward. Very cool. So that's the Ogre Ken. Alright, let's bounty has been posted. A rivalry has been declared upon me. She's getting cocky again. I could go to war with her. I could go declare justified war and look at, I would almost be considered like a hero. But I'm not going to do that. I'll let her. The thing is, with the declaration of rivalry, what will happen is she will erode this number here, this war justification balance. The grievance that I have against her, she'll erode it until it gets smaller and smaller. And in some circumstances, she could end up getting the war grievance and turn it around against me. So you got to be careful. I don't settle grievances too often. I like to actually have a good high war justification balance. It keeps your enemies at bay, because there's negatives to just picking fights. The rest of the world doesn't like it, and primarily what happens is it shows up here in the Imperium. You'll take hits if you start causing wars just on nobody for no reason. Boom! You'll take a big hit to the amount of Imperium that you're gaining per turn, and forever for the rest of the match. So keep that in mind. Capture Crystallos. I'm not going to bother at the moment. We're just working on getting this right here, Father Oak. Oh, very good. Fire Death has gained a level of renown. City stability and gold. Each population grants +2 gold. We'd like to level that up. So how are we doing this? Governed city maintains positive stability for 5 turns. That's easy. He's just going to level up every 5 turns. He's not getting a lot of points, though, for that. He's only getting 40 points. So it'd take him 10 turns before he gets his level 3. Or we can get him to level 16, the city. All right, let's check out the city. See how we can help him do that. He's only at level 9. What we're going to need to do is just heavily invest in food, like build a granary. The workshop might be good. It's cheap, speeds up production income, so let's do that. That buys us 3 turns to kind of fuck around and find out. Mage's Guild over here. What do we need now? Gold would be good. I can't do that. Too much money. And a teleporter is, did I say? Oh, a teleporter we are going to put right here, just like I said. Boom. What a perfect place for a teleporter. All right, once we get all linked up, guys, boom, we'll just be able to like zip all over the place. Now, I believe there is a skill, or is it a faction, I think, that allows you to have another province off of the outpost. If we could do that, we could have a teleporter over here, which would be absolutely mint. I don't know. Might be along Materium. I don't know. I think it might be a faction. Or like a, a cultural attribute or whatever you call those things. I'm sorry, guys. I need a manual here. There's just so much to know in this fucking game, and to look it up is just crazy. So I'm not gonna bother. It might be along order here. This is something I never... Holy. Like, you'd think it would be along Materium. Anyways, I've had it before. And you can basically have a second annexation from an outpost. Oh, shit. There's even iron deposits here, man. This is a really good score. They're going to come after that tree, though. Watch. Okay, well, let's move on. Skywatch. Oh, look at that. We can farm. Yeah, I think, you know what? The farm is probably the best thing that we can do right here. That looks like it's desert. Interesting. How are we getting... I guess it's partly grassy. Partly sand. This makes sense over here. We will plug the underground passage. Shit. Yeah, we'll plug that underground passage. Even though there's nothing down there, right? Okay, I'm still working on just one tome here, guys. Shadow Affinity. Astral, sorry. I need one more tome to unlock it. I just thought of something. I can look up. Reach a tier 5 tome and research the Age of Materium spell. All right, okay, good. It's not the Age of Materium spell, though. Isn't it a gold bind to gold wonder? Oh, research a tier 3 tome and unlock the bind gold ancient wonder spell. Don't I have that spell already? I thought I got that spell somehow. Oh, that's what we need. I'm gonna lock that. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, there we go. There's the bind Golden Wonder. I've never cast this before. Shit, do I have to learn it? Oh shit. I think it's 3. God damn, that's expensive. Oh. I don't have the mana to cast that at the moment, and I would much rather have these skills. And again, guys, what I'm going to do is I don't want to cast these spells right off the bat and alert any enemies. Now the AI is smart enough to know that when I capture a gold ancient wonder, something's going on. God damn. I might have to send more people to Tuskheim. Tuskheim. I've been talking too much. And my nose, guys. As soon as I start talking too much, my nose starts plugging up. It's fucking weird. Alright, onwards. The final stretch. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You called, my lord? It's pretty good timing. I don't know. Fire Death might be a good thing to bring along. Now it's a 2,000 stack army. All right, that's good. Now, if we remove, let's say, these flying guys with Fire Death, Oh, look at that. It's Fire Death is not that tough. He actually dragged down the numbers there. Interesting. All right, well, let's get them over to here. We're not going to push. Take our time. These guys are just going to come around the mountain. Just kind of chillax with everybody. Have a beer. We'll be in Villain Home by tomorrow. I wonder how much time does each turn represent in this game? Yeah, I fucking cleared that, guys, and you stole the land off of me. I can't believe it. I almost went to war against these guys because of it. Oathright. But they are actually starting to get up there. But what I'm thinking of doing is turning them into a city, owning them, getting rid of these or giving these two lands to me, and then vassalizing this once again. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's a long-term plan. So that's going to avoid me going to war there. We got something under siege here. Something was under siege. And there we go, guys. That is Oathright sending their forces to protect Villain Home. Like, awesome. So cool. And they'll keep sending more and more and more. So when we go to war, they will be the big buffer between us and anything that attacks us. Or it's just it's brilliant. $125 Imperium. That's pretty affordable for a boost in knowledge. Sure. And then we're going to save up the rest there. Spells are ready to cast. What do we got here? Lightning Torrent, that's fine. Siege Magic. Yes, please. Yeah, we need more people. We need to expand. Feed them and they will come. Who is the leader here? Well, I can't. Oh, Janitra, the believer. And what does she get? Look at that. You can just open up all these menus, guys. It's awesome. So there's a really good system that they have for the console for sure. Oh, defensive, eh? Oh, nice. Nice. Well, what level are you here? No shit. Oh, I need to get her in another scrap with my leader. She's ready to ding right there. And level 12. I wish he had a better weapon. I suppose I could make one for her, but I don't have the right equipment to do it at the moment. All right, let's stop in the tavern here. And the poor elementals left out in the cold, out in the wilderness overnight. Hey, but at least they're on a nice spot here, the Silver Pond. Could think of worse areas. Yeah, you son of a bitches. And they haven't even taken the land. That's the thing that bothers me. Like, they could utilize it so we could actually get those abilities conferred to us, but no. All right, then we got the support units just come marching in. Wow, Insta Army. Well, it wasn't exactly an Insta Army. It took them quite a while to get over here. Like a week. All right, let's go. Hey ho. Take down Father Oak. Get Fire Death kind of situated here. A hooded hermit requests an audience. He bears 3 pages that were clearly ripped from their tomes of magic. Stormcaller! You may learn a destructive spell in exchange for a quart of your blood. A quart. What is that, like 4 liters? Like you've only got 5 liters of blood in your body. Ice Coffin's a good one. Yeah, it always does that when you're like ready to do something momentous. We're gonna wait a turn at least. Oh, that's a good thing. Hopefully we can get up there. If not, we may have to expand the Capitol building, which means we are going to have to start saving up. Oh, you know what we could do? Look at this. Ooh, for 250 Imperium, we can get 2,000 gold. I might do that. I might actually do that. Let's just build it up here a little bit. We'll see if we can actually take that or if we need to do it. All right, Fire Death, what are you doing? Let's coalesce these armies here. Oh, Well, you know what we could do? We're going to send Janita up to here. We're going to grant her her wish to fight alongside our leader. And we're going to exchange the spider out. I'd rather have the eagle mount. The fire, the nightmare ends up leaving traces of fire behind everywhere. It's kind of a little bit of a mess to kind of deal with. I need a new weapon for that woman. That's just not, it's not cutting it. It's like a fucking level 1 weapon, and it's just, it's going to be a liability. Alright, well, we're positioned for war. Skywatch, I definitely have to start expanding out this way. So the next one, it's going to be another farm or whatever this is here. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think we're going to play up to turn... we'll play 20 turns or so. We'll get up to about 80, 89. That could be still a couple hours away, though. And you'll see he'll go on patrol. And we can even check to see when the next patrol is going to be sent out as well. Nine more turns. So they're on a defense mission. So they've already sent their dudes, but they will send another. In another 9 turns, they'll send another, and then boom, then you've got another stack of units here in Villenheim. It's awesome. It's such a really decent system. Okay, you know what? I just said we have to expand to the north. We want lots of food here. These guys are starting to get a little grumpy, but not grumpy enough yet. So we are going to give them... Ooh, what's over here? We're going to give them another farm. And then now we're able to expand into these zones over here. Yeah, all right, good. And we'll let this city kind of just grow along the resource lines. But it looks like we are going to need some troops here to get rid of those units. So what are we going to do? We are going to... we can expand again. Well, we are going to do that. And we are oh man, what's over here? Rainbow clover. We'll get that eventually. But for now, we want that iron deposit. And then that's going to allow us to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Fertile plains, get some more food. Yeah, all right. So I mean, it's you're able to do it. I mean, if you're able to build like a whole bunch of quarries and stuff along here, that's fine. Really, but you know, I've even got forestry going on here in the ashland, so that's okay. I am gonna wait one more turn. Yeah, I'd just rather be safe than sorry. The bathhouse is going. You know what? We need food. We need money. We need money. Let's get a market. Uh-oh, something's happened. We have an event moving in, I believe. I just saw the color of the lighting change. Could be wrong. I don't think so, though. Complaints from your archers reach you. Their arrows seem weightier. Astrologers soon find the cause. The constellation of Liana's draw has changed. The constellation's new stars cosmically bolster the damage of this realm's archers and casters at the cost of their range. Magic and physical ranged attacks of ranged units, battle mage units, and skirmisher units deal 30% more damage but have a -1 range. All right, finally we got some level 3 units there that we're able to buy at extremely expensive prices. Yeah, we've got to wait. All right, let's move on. Landereth the Pilgrim has a very distant claim. Whatever. The majestic father oak unfurls before you, light shimmering through its leaves. Something stirs in the canopy. Help! Help! Great Stormcaller, help! Scampering down the massive tree's trunk are spring fairies. Their cheeks streaked with tears. Their pointy ears twitch as they cry out to you, please help us! The poisonous horn god and its horrid friends assault our treetop den and seek to consume our friends and our babies. Casting your eyes upwards, you see shadows writhing in the branches, rapidly descending. The poor spring fairy looks at you, pleading for help. Search for an antidote against the poisonous horned god. Until the end of combat, all support